Raid Shadow Legends video with Blazing Corp. Today we've got about 3 hours left in the Fire Knight tournament here, so let's just go through a comp that I've finally built to beat Fire Knight's castle. This is besides Spider, one of the harder dungeons to finish for myself. But the pulling of a recent champion in one of my shard videos, my ancient shard video, Deacon Armstrong, definitely helped with the progression of this particular level. Now, this is not a comp here that would normally be one that you'd see in videos that are out there. This is just kind of who I have that makes sense. Normally, most people are going to try to bring a lore kind of through to get him to not take a turn here, but in this particular case, he's got a 3-hitter. If he ever uses it, he does prioritize his boost and his heal. 1-hitter, a 2-hitter, but he has the decreased speed for Stagnite, so that is going to be really helpful in this comp. His A3 is a decreased turn meter there, and then boost turn meter of all allies. So this is why this comp here, Deacon, is the exact reason that this comp works, and Bad Al is going to be putting poisons. That's really what's going to be burning down the Fire Knight, and even though he's going to be taking turns, he's going to be killing himself with all the poisons that Bad Al is going to be laying. The reason that Brago's here is to keep everyone else just beefy there with his passive defense, and then he provides quite a bit of damage there too with his different hits. Plus he has a 2-hit A1. So let's go in and give this a shot. This is probably going to take anywhere between, my thought is, about 7 to 10 minutes. Kind of great for the night, especially if you don't want to be using shards all night. You can just set it and forget it. And this is actually going to be building energy slowly while you're slowly going through Fire Knight there. So definitely one of the, it's 100% comp for me there. Every once in a while it does look like the comp is in trouble there, just as I've been running it back as a test before this video, but they always seem to pull it out, so never really had too much of an issue with this particular comp. Running through the waves, which is usually what is the worst part of this. They have lots of turn meter, lots of poisons, lots of just debuffs in all. So really just controlling the ads here and making sure that they don't have much in the way of being able to just hurt anyone on this team, because Apothecary is the wrong affinity. So definitely making sure that he gets through to the end is super important there. Just a quick little note: if you get Apothecary, you pull Apothecary. If you pulled Apothecary during any of those former events that we had for the 2-time shards, definitely make sure that you book him out fully. 60 him, all his masteries, because he is fantastic, beginning all the way up to late end game there, and definitely useful in the Doom Tower. Now you can see here we got Leech going on all over the place, defense down, tons of poisons, dropping attack there. So these ads are really not getting to do much of anything there. So the team's not really in any trouble at all here. So it's just slowly taking their time to kind of burn through these ads. Alright, so we're probably going to be able to just get him down before he hits here for the first time. Alright, so this is where we're going to want to kind of finish. So it takes a few rounds from what I've seen for this to get into. Basically, we want to be dropping his shield just as Bad Al's cleanse and poison there is coming up so that he can put the poisons on and then they go to work. There is a Fire Knight as taking his turn. So let's see if we can get Bad Al to put his poison on this time. There we go. And this should start the cycle here. So basically how this particular comp works is Bad Al's running really fast. You got the speed boost with Apothecary and Deacon, and then the decreased speed there with Stag Knight. So now you have pretty much every time the shield is down, Bad Al is putting poisons, and then the poisons stack up, and he takes a lot of damage when he goes in behind his shield, thereby not letting him get as much health back as he normally would there. So every time we do that, he's decreasing his health little bit by little bit, and not being able to max out his health all the way to the beginning thereby making this comp a slow burn there. But you know, something we have to do since I don't have a Cold Heart who can just come in, turn meter, blast him, nuke him into next week, and kind of call it a day. So, you know, I really had to think through this one. And that's, you know, something for you guys out there. You know, really think through what you guys have there, and, you know, how you can manipulate a little bit of the turn meter while getting and making sure the Fire Knight, if he does have to take a turn, you know, does take consistent damage so that he can't heal himself, you know, full tilt on that end. So you can see Deacon just prevented him from taking a turn right at the end so Bad Al could place his poisons. So that really helps there on this end. You can really see that it's slowly sliding his health meter on down there. Now, I really like Deacon. I think Deacon's one of the better epics in the game. Like, for me, I would say Madame Ceres, Miscreated Monster, I should say, then Deacon, at least for me, currently right now. Like, Deacon, I literally can use him everywhere in the game. Pretty much the same with Madame Ceres there. So, you know, I was super excited when I got him. Didn't really realize how good he was until I fully kitted him out there and started trying him, and now it's kind of fantastic how good this guy is there. So if you do happen to pull him at any time in the future, fully kit him out immediately. Full masteries, everything there, because he is a fantastic champion. They're literally top 5 in the game epic there. And his abilities on his decrease and increase turn meter is a grant an extra turn. So he is constantly regenning that ability there. It's pretty much a 2-turn cooldown there. So a 2-turn cooldown for that, a 3 I believe it is there, and it's just up all the time. So he's really reliable there. Turn meter decrease and turn meter increase champion. Yeah, most of the other turn meter decrease or increase champions out there are usually on a 3-turn cooldown there, or even a 4-turn cooldown. Yeah, so that's kind of an important thing there on that side. Alright, so we can see here the slow burns like really working out really well for us here. You know, obviously this 100% comp, as I said, so you know, not really any concern that this is going to fail at any time if you just set it and forget it overnight there. But the good thing with this, at least for us low spenders out there or free-to-play players, is that this takes a long time to complete. Thereby you're regenerating energy as you're running this particular run. So always a good thing there. So if you do use any gems overnight, you won't have to use as many gems overnight, which is definitely a plus. Alright, so we are almost finished here on this end. So slowly draining this down. Slow burn on this, of course. Here. Alright, so I think we're gonna miss it with Bad L this time. Here. So yeah, we're gonna miss might. Yeah, we might miss it actually with Bad L. Oh no. There we go. Deacon for the win there. Drop some poisons on him. Yeah, you gotta love. I love me some Deacon. I do gotta say, they're definitely one of the better champions on the roster. He's been account changing for me for sure. All right, so slow burn, slow burn. He's gonna get his poisons out. So now we've got 4 poisons on the boss here. I guess the only thing that could really help me more than what is going on right now would be to get another champion who hits multiple times with the A1 there with poisons there. So that would be the only thing that could help me. So yeah, not a champion that I have currently. So for right now, we'll do this slow burn and kind of leave it at that. You can see Iron Brago, 1.7 million. Bad Alcazar, definitely the MPP of this particular battle here. Stag Knight, Deacon Armstrong doesn't really show in the stats what this guy did for this particular run, but he is the most important person on this run. I've had all these guys and ran them with different people, and this comp just didn't work until I got him. So super important to have him kitted out and ready to go. Alright guys, well this has been a fantastic video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you again later. Let's chat then.